Hey, sister, go, sister, soul, sister. You have never felt before. Never had a dream come true. We will walk in fields of gold. Where do broken hearts go? It's a song I know.
Does. You can't believe so. From that talent show, 6 years on, here you are, world domination. The number one, which would still be number one if Heroes wasn't there, which is quite acceptable and no problem at all. The book of your lives, Girls Aloud, Dreams That Glitter.
Half our lives.
New album out a couple of days ago.
Out of Control, got that one. And so, are you out of control?
Yeah.
Hello.
There was a word that got through that the record company said, yeah, well, you are completely out of control, the lot of you.
They did. That's actually where the album title came from, because they said, well, you're all out of control. I don't know what to say. Well, there you go. There's the answer.
Is this because you know what you want to do?
Yeah.
And to be honest, it really has been out of control how this has happened. The single, which we loved, went straight in at number one. Now, the album in the midweeks, we're really happy with the album. So it has been kind of a out of control, surreal.
This album, actually, so far.
But everything you touch is a success at the moment, which is just scary, I should think, sometimes.
Scary,
yeah.
It is, because we never expected this to happen. Scary? I think it's great. I don't think it's scary at all.
Good for you.
I know what you mean. You do almost think everything's just too good to be true.
Yeah, exactly.
But
You're just waiting
at the minute, like,
the
album, like yesterday we had that moment, didn't we? And I was a bit like,
is this really happening
to us? No, is this happening to us?
Like,
quick,
No,
because people have this,
and it feels
this
different
idea
at the minute.
that it's always been that way for us, but it hasn't actually.
Like that.
But
in the beginning,
we've both interviewed
It feels
people.
a little bit different for us as well at the minute. It's like we feel like we're in a good place.
But we've interviewed people who have been, massive 1 year, and then they come in after a year's success, having had nothing, been successful, year later, terrible people, hating the business, falling out with everyone, refusing to talk. So genuinely, you guys you're still enjoying it.
We really are.
I mean, what is there not to enjoy? It's a really good thing that you can come to work with your friends and know that if you're tired, everybody else is feeling the exact same way. So there's no, you can't moan too much, or do you know what I mean? Because we've all been through the same thing, and I think that keeps us really focused and really just on the job and just on what we're doing and doing the best we can.
What's so positive as well is that you are a band, you are very much together, you appear to be truly, genuinely good mates, and yet you are able to have your own separate lives and get on with what you want to do. Nadine, is it true that you've bought a hotel in LA?
No, I've actually bought a bar.
A bar?
Yeah, an Irish bar. It's on Sunset Beach. It's right on the beach. It is a headache, I swear to God. I can't wait until the place is open, because you just get the most random things that you have to talk about, like new air conditioning or new floors, and because it's all in the States as well. They have all different permits, but it's been definitely interesting. And
So you've got a good management team who'll look after all that for you.
Yes, my family, my mommy and daddy. My mommy and daddy, and my sisters. This poppy just fell off.
Oh, yes, poppies, yes. Cheryl, actually, you were wearing your poppy, weren't you, on Saturday's X Factor in your hair? I will just quickly say, these beautiful poppies here that I'm wearing are British Legion, and they're going to be auctioned on the British Legion website. If you look on our website, it'll take you over there. Today's the last day for the bids, because you had yours that you wore, Judi Dench. They're fabulous, aren't they? Tell us about X Factor, because you're obviously working your socks off, as well as promoting the single, the LP, the book, whatever. So, for instance, today's paper, I don't know if you had a chance to see this.
I haven't actually seen it.
Today's Daily Mirror says that Rachel Hilton has sacked Danny Minogue is her mentor?
No, I haven't heard that. No, I haven't heard that.
Good story, then.
I don't think. I don't think that would be in the rules, would it? It would be pretty.
Well, I
pointless.
think it would be the first time that anyone had sacked a mentor. Well, what happens then if you sack your mentor?
Yeah,
God, I'd try to do that. I'd die.
I'm sure
I would
at
die
some
if one of my
stage.
girls said, I don't want to work with you no more. That would be awful.
Yes, well, I mean, at some stage she's going to she'll come in here, and I have to say now, I love her. She's got the most incredible voice. She scares the life out of me.
Do you know what? Actually, when you've got to remember the thing with Rachel is she's had such a tough life and a tough background that she's became defensive and become the person that you think God
because of that attitude,
and all of that. But when you speak to her backstage, and you've got time out with her, she's actually all right. She's actually a nice girl.
Well, I have to say that Rachel's statement, when we found out about this morning, we obviously went to her to see what her statement was, and it says, Danny and I talked yesterday, and I don't have anything against Danny at all. She's still very much my mentor. I respect her opinions. This is the bit that's hidden in there, though. All I want is a little more control over my performance and styling, which she is allowing me to have. But I am a fully fledged member of Team
Well, that's the thing
Minogue.
as well. One of my acts were criticised on Saturday about her style. But the thing is, and we do get involved in that side of it. But if they're not happy to go up there dressed like that, there's no way I'm going to force somebody to go up there dressed uncomfortably. Even if I thought she looked stunning, but even if I didn't, if she feels comfortable, I'm going to say, do you know what? Go ahead, because it's about how you're going to perform and how you're going to.
Well, you're going to win it anyway. I mean, it's
She is.
She is going to win it.
I mean, I did predict a few weeks ago. It'll be all her three in the final, and then I was a bit like, but I honestly,
I don't say
I
that.
think
I
you've
believe it as well.
transformed. It's a brilliant show, but I think you've transformed it. I think you're sensational on it.
Thank
You're
you.
really, really good.
Thank you very much.
I
So
love
you've
it
got,
that both you girls have got the 3 stars.
That's great, isn't it? Come on, the girls.
Well done. So you've got that. We've talked about your bar.
Yes.
So what are the others doing? So Sarah, what's your
My situation. Well, apparently I'm engaged today, but I'm not.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a shame.
I moved my feet on my rings around the other night, and just I didn't really think about it like that. But I don't know how I could be engaged when there's no rock on it anyway.
No, it needs to be.
We're very stingy. But apart from that, I've just moved house. I'm just moving out to the countryside, and
Fantastic.
so yeah, it's all kind of busy at the moment.
Got a bit of land,
a little bit of land, yeah.
animals.
Just
She's
opposite a
coming
golf
into
course.
work and she's like, oh, this bit and this land, and then the dogs are going to run about here, and the cats and the chickens, and we're
Like totally changed Sarah.
Where's Sarah?
I like the best of both worlds. I like to be in London, but then I also kind of like to get away from it as well. So
She's going to liven up the countryside, that's it.
You and neighbours?
Yes.
You're going to have to get soundproof windows.
And what are you up to?
And we're just busy with the band. And
We're busy enough. We're enjoying the little bit of a rest that we get when Cheryl's doing the X Factor.
Do you know what? I did these the biggest favour ever. They get a Friday, a Saturday, and
I
Sunday
know, every
off.
weekend.
Every
Brilliant.
weekend.
We get all our weekends back.
Must be nice.
That's amazing.
But then I like to go down and watch, so.
And then they did.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
These two were in Britannia High at the weekend.
Yeah, that was good fun. That was really good.
Yes.
Are you
I was
just
doing a
cringing
makeup.
at I've got the makeup range, cringing under the duvet. It was all right for you because she's acted before, whereas I've never
But
done
honestly,
anything
it's
like
just
that.
what you
And
think
I was
in your
like,
head. Me on the phone today. But it was fun.
I didn't know. Is this already something that I'm the only person in the world who didn't know, that you were down to the bottom 3 of playing Maria?
Yeah,
in
that was a long
Coronation
time
Street?
ago. And it's
Imagine
weird,
that.
isn't it? How different my life could have been. But I have to say, I'm really glad I didn't get it.
Goodness for that.
Well, and Samir's doing a fantastic job as well.
And
isn't
I
she?
knew her from really young. You know, we kind of went through that whole acting thing together, so I was pleased for her.
And are you climbing Kilimanjaro with Chris Moyles?
Yes, we are.
Are you?
Yeah, not
Because
just Chris
he's going to go
Miles,
quite slowly because he's not going to race up there, is he?
Well, no, we thought if he can do it, we can do it.
What is this
But
for?
Gary Barlow actually
you could
came up
stand
with the
behind him
idea.
with a stick, poking him up.
Poking him down.
But it is a fact, you know, it is a great cause. It's to try and wipe out malaria in South Africa altogether.
I
but
have
I mean,
to say
you know,
though, I
it's an
am
amazing
honestly
thing.
impressed. Like, I can't believe that the two of you are like going to do it. I
can wait.
Like,
When is this?
You know, in
The end of February.
February.
So you're doing some training?
Kimberly.
No, it is a.
We haven't really got time at the moment to
Just
train.
after Christmas as well.
Yeah,
You'll be all
We'll need it. We'll need to
Will
train
you be
them.
taking the hair and the makeup entourage?
We've actually had this conversation, but there's nothing we can do.
We have to
Leave our dignity at the bottom of the mountain. I think we can just hope for the best.
We all met this morning without makeup and hair done, and these five.
Oh no, I was already made up.
You only go to bed.
I've been here since 4:30 in the morning.
But the girls look fantastic. You don't need to put all of this stuff on, which is the extra glamour on top. So you're going to sing for us today. You're going to do the promise for us.
Yes.
And you're not wearing your gold glittery dresses.
No, it's a bit much for the morning. You might blind some viewers.
You can borrow one if you want.
May I?
If you've got energy.
They might be too big for me. I'm not sure. You know, but that was sweet of you anyway.
Very good. Well, the new album is Out of Control. The Promise is the single which you're going to do at the end, and it's lovely to see. Thank you.
And there's a lovely book as well, Dreams That Glitter.